A new era is upon us. A discovery of unimaginable value has been made, and the world now has an automated process for its most heavily manufactured product. Automated construction is at hand. One new machine, called a geometric construction unit, is all that must be added to infinitely improve the construction process. Using common building materials and working within a unique arrangement of currently available resources, this machine can build with tremendous speed and perfect quality. The system's function is uncomplicated. A winching system is connected to the frontmost structural member contained within the new machine. The winch provides horizontal force that works in conjunction with the GCU's mechanics to extrude a panel onto a support structure. Materials threading amplifies the value of this process exponentially. Before the pull, spools or boxes of mechanical lines are fed through the structural materials via pre-cut holes, then are attached to the frontmost structural member. As the winch extrudes the panel, any number or arrangement of mechanical lines can be automatically installed. This streamlines mechanical materials installation to an unimprovable extent. Among the most amazing elements of this system is the insulation methods, ideally using easy-to-transport polyurethane. The inner-upper surface of roof panels are sprayed with insulation as they are being produced. It is possible to apply 2 coats of insulation for incredible resistance to heat loss. The insulation is fed to the nozzles through tubes running through the voids of trusses or pre-cut holes. Because the second coat nozzle extends into the panel, the tubes must be withdrawn after production. Spraying insulation on only the top inner edge of the panel allows for all utility lines to be easily accessed for fixture installation. The installation of electrical and mechanical systems normally represents the most intricate and expensive element of construction, often causing coordination-based delays and other costly complications. The geometric construction system simplifies this process immensely. Before production, a specialized drilling system is used to cut holes in the webbing of joists, including a graded chase for drainage lines. Wires, flex pipe, and expandable ventilation materials are then threaded through these holes and connected to the first joist. As the panel is moved forward, the lines are automatically inserted into the assembly, ultimately allowing the GCU to produce a fully finished panel assembly. Plumbing, ventilation, and electrical lines are ready to be connected to mains instantly. An amount of slack is left when the lines are cut to allow them to be simply pulled toward the utility shaft and connected conventionally. Drainage lines are installed manually into the graded chase. What was once a complex job spanning many days and trades can now be completed in a few hours, requiring ticketed personnel only to make the final connections and perform inspections. Materials threading is especially valuable when building structures that require sprinkler systems or other formerly labor-intensive mechanical installations. Access panels are cut by laborers to expose the lines for fixture installation. All outlets can be installed in the floor, which, coupled with the use of a wireless lighting control system, allows for wall panels to be completely free of mechanical lines. The lighting control system completes the ultra-efficient redesign of mechanical installation. Electrical lines and the roof panels are exposed. Lighting fixtures with radio frequency controlled switches are installed. RF light switches require no cutting or wiring of any kind, so they can be placed anywhere, adding value through increased functionality. The geometric construction system is capable of manufacturing high-value walls, structurally identical to what is currently produced by laborers. Wall production differs from that of a floor in a number of ways. 2 or 3 stud sets of the intended wall height are loaded into the machine, and internal supports are inserted beside them. These supports are required to keep the studs accurately positioned. Even as the boards are pulled out from under them, the studs remain at the correct height. Each stud set has its own push force device and fastening system, and each of the support members has an independent barrier and insulation system. As the wall panel is extruded, the boarding is cut, allowing the support members to be anchored on both sides of the machine. This configuration enables the production of 3 separate wall panel assemblies, each with stud spacing tailored for the windows and doors to be installed in that specific wall. This is accomplished by loading a digital file into the machine computer. This file indicates where each stud is to be placed, allowing for the partial automation of door and window frame. The wall insulation system is composed of 2 nozzles that each spray foam against either the top or bottom inner surface of the wall boards. Insulation is fed to these nozzles by a tube that runs through the support members and is connected to the insulation reservoirs at the rear of the machine. A barrier member is connected to the support members to ensure the insulation does not expand out of the panel. The edge of a roll of plastic is connected to the first stud and moves with the horizontal force. This prevents the insulation from binding to the barrier. If necessary, a third insulation nozzle system can be incorporated into each wall panel through pre-cut holes in the middle of the studs. The valve that controls the flow of insulation is also controlled by the machine's computer and will not insulate cavities destined to be used as frames or interior walls. Since only a few inches of polyurethane foam is adequate to stop almost all heat loss, wall cavities need only be filled part way. It is also possible to insulate the entire wall cavity. When this is done, a foam with a lower expansion force must be used. The value of spray-in semi-solid insulation cannot be emphasized enough. A home insulated this way will cost half as much to heat or cool as one insulated conventionally. The automatic application of finish material completes the wall production process. In addition to applying a vinyl interior finish to the underside of the wall, an exterior finish can be applied as illustrated here. Rolls of material are connected to the edge of the wall panel, and a porous roller applies glue to the underside of the material. This way it will not pool in the voids or joints.